Well, that guy there got let go. We're going to see if we can't catch up to this one that just went by us in the previous video. He actually, the guy didn't pull over quick enough for him, so he cracked his siren out on him. So there's no way out to the left there, so I got to go out this way. I want to come back up that way, and it sucks. That sucks, buttermilk biscuits. Alrighty. Let's go see what was such a bad offense this guy had to fire up that there old siren. Make sure y'all don't pop out there. Get the siren on him. The cable done fell out. There we go, boys and girls. See if we can't catch up to this one. Got him pulled over right there, right there. Just got in the middle of the damn road again. Got to observe the slow down. Down for the officers. That's what we got going on here. See what we got going on here. Let's catch Mr. Smiley Face as I drove by him. Surprised he didn't wave at the citizen. Hello, citizen. How are you today? I'm doing good, sir. How about yourself? Oh. Well, I'll be damned. That's a horrid day. Thought you was a speeder, huh? See here. What's he doing now? It's the same guy. His fourth vehicle pulled over. Got crime, dude. Pretty sure he's aware of the crime. Wonder if he'll cut off this ticket shit if I keep following him around. I'm not even following him. I'm just going stop for stop. I don't even know if this is Speedway area. I'd have to look at a map to find out if this is Speedway area or not, if he's outside of his jurisdiction. I know right there at the intersection, that's state highway. That's state patrol. So I don't know if it's just the intersection or if we start outside of Speedway right there. Trying to think who showed up for that. Come to think of it, no, it was a Speedway officer that showed up for that accident at the corner over here. And they showed up because they controlled the intersection, but not the exits and on-ramps, which is what the state police control, if I recall what the officer told me. Handing out another ticket. Merry Christmas! Thank you, Citizens Speedway. Thank you for all your hard work. Please give us some more money. Okay, you've collected about 4 or 5 tickets tonight. I wonder if we can go for the let's go for the criminals now. Let's go for the people getting inside the purses. I'm pretty certain by now he's noticed me. He definitely noticed me when I drove by. The last time. I was doing 25 miles an hour when I drove by him, so I'm only required to drop 10 miles an hour, and it's a 40-mile-an-hour zone, so I had even more courtesy when he tried stepping towards that line. So if he pulled that to try to screw with me after this stop, well, okay. It's on video, brother. You got the dash cam, had it. The dash cam's 4K. It's clear as a bell at night. Hell, the lights are just barely messing with it. And he's going back to his vehicle. Driver's driving off. Ticket stop is over. Now let's see. Dude's got another one up here. I've only left the place. I've not even been gone a minute or so. And you'll see him coming up here on the right. More cherries and berries. He is a tyrant with these things tonight. He's up here on the left. Everybody scooching over, causing traffic fucking jam. That's what y'all should do, is come over and hit me so you don't hit that guy. Fuck that, hit that guy. Damn, what the fuck? You got a car being broken into over here, and he's over here writing tickets. The hell? Got him pulled over in the middle of the road. Young couple. 2 girls. Yes, 2 girls. Don't want to put my headlights on them, but I could if I wanted to. Probably scared. First ticket they ever got. I mean, look, she pulled over right in the middle of the damn road. There's a median there, y'all. You'll see as the cars go by. You see? And then you'll see cars on the other side as they go by here in just a second. He could have gotten on his PA system and told her to safely pull over to the right. I'd much rather you file a crime. Go find the people breaking into houses and cars and shit than doing what you're doing right now. I don't know if I think I was recording when all those people swerved over in front of me to avoid rear-ending him because he's out in the middle of the road. You see what all could have happened there if I wasn't paying attention on the road? I would have ran right into the back of that SUV. But I hit my brakes to let them all in. All for a ticket. It's revenue. Man, I'd like to know how this is serving and protecting. I wasn't protected when that fucking car just swerved over at me. Another officer on the other side. That's an Indianapolis officer just passed in the view. Went out of view. And this right here is across the street from the old BW3's location. Or no, it's actually right across from the church. Excuse me. BW3's location is where that last one was. Or probably the second one I drove by. This was a seemingly short, stocky guy. Somewhat tacked out. Yeah, he could have safely got her to the side of the road. Got to give you guys credit, all you cop watchers that are regular cop watchers. Man, how the hell do you get used to that blinking in your eyes? Man, just driving me crazy. Blinky, 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 blinky. Brighty, flashy, brighty, flashy. Yeah, this is the 5th one tonight, y'all. And I mean, I ain't even been out an hour. 45 minutes. I've been out about 45 minutes. And this is the 5th stop right here. I should have started doing this a long time ago. I didn't know this shit was this rich. This whole intersection is just infested. I don't know if that's the I have to make the next meeting to find out what their focus is right now. They have a lot of community watch meetings. I've only attended one, and I offended the lady that arrested me when she was asked about another guy asked about photography, and she said asked how he wanted to know how close you could be for photography, and she said, you go back as far as I tell you to. I asked her, well, how far is that? She goes, as far as I tell you to. I said, well, aren't you supposed to use crime scene tape if it's something of that nature? She said, well, we couldn't use all that crime scene tape because it would eat up the money. I said, well, I don't mind if you recycle. And the chief kind of put his hand on her because he knew that I was going to come back with some more shit. She should have known that from dealing with me the first time when she tried that. I was just cordially trying to ask for that guy. I had no intention of doing what I'm doing now. But maybe that should have been a hint. Maybe that should have been an eye-opener. I love my community. And I stand up for my liberty and my rights. Rights unused or rights you lose. So John Speedway is here. Community events. Community activists. 1A, 2A activists. This is a bit ridiculous for where he's at. He should already have them on their way. I mean, is he writing down her address, putting that shit in his little box or something? Or is it because I'm sitting here he's all worried and shit? Who knows what goes on in the minds of others? Almost waiting for another cop to come sneaking up on me, behind me. It's getting a bit ridiculous, Mr. Officer. We had her almost 10 minutes. Everybody else has been done. 5 minutes, pop, gone. He even gave a DUI and we're done in 8 minutes. And all this traffic having to screw her over. Man, he's screwing traffic up over there. The guy in the back just about got ran over by the guy that just drove past. That person there about got hit, just like I did. We're gonna do some revenue generation. Let's do it safely. Citizens of Speedway, we want you guys doing it safely for us. This is almost pissing me off. This is the first time I've ever seen them do traffic enforcement in such a harsh-ass manner. You know, I get it, somebody flying, weaving in and out of traffic. I get that. But y'all ain't pulling nobody over like that. Boy, that limp's telltale who the hell that officer is. I don't know his name, but if I ever need to identify him, all I gotta do is pinpoint that limp. I think I'm gonna go home and upload these videos. It's gonna take me a couple hours just to get these 3 videos loaded. I need to find me a good system and someone to teach me how to use editing so I could splice these videos together. As it is now, I'm using the pause button for my static on the Galaxy 9. All these people about to hit each other over here. All for revenue generation. Yeah, I know who that is. That there is the sergeant. Or was he a lieutenant? Now what the hell is a lieutenant out doing writing tickets? Get the donut right there, Lieutenant. I'm not going to dox his name. He's a nice guy. He's treated me fairly. So that kind of bugs me to see him doing this shit. Yeah, he's a nice guy, so I'm guessing right now we're dealing with second shift. Because he's a second shift lieutenant on duty. Being night like this and my eyes being shit, I can't make out who he was. I saw that walk. I thought that looked recognized. That couldn't figure it out. He was a lieutenant on that 2A incident I mentioned earlier. He let the other officers deal with it. They were all on point. Him and I locked eyes a couple times, and I shook my head. I was proud. But now this revenue generation stuff here, it's a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. Don't like that. You know, like I said, if you're driving through town, you're doing really stupid shit, and yeah, you deserve to get pulled over. But he could have got her to move over the right side of the road instead of creating all the issues that's going on here. And again, I'd much rather them deal with crime. Yeah. It'd be so much easier if they just deal with crime. So I don't know why we haven't got a pull off yet, but I'll leave when they leave. Yeah, I wrote down name, time, and location just because that's kind of aggravating me. Probably hang over there at what's that called? That little gas and go, and probably figure out who the other two officers are, because they'll stop in there to get something to eat, something to drink. Never really checked the place out, so I ought to go in there. Now I'm gonna go home and eat me some dinner. I'm hungry. Come on, LT, let her go. I'm gonna pause this till anything else happens. It's 11:08. 11:14. Getting out and going back for the second time to the vehicle. Same waddle. Poor man's got problems with his feet or his back. Probably his back due to that utility belt. Started this at about 10:50, 10:45, 9:48, something like that. It's now 11:15. We're well way past that 20-minute mark. This video is 28 minutes. And the stop is over at 11:16. How much longer are you gonna sit there in the middle of the damn road there? Still screwing up traffic. Put your seatbelt on and drive off. I don't feel very safe after this revenue generation. Watching all the traffic have to merge over, almost hit each other, because they're expecting the pullover to be on the right when they come around this corner and they see them red and blues. They get right up on him. And, oh shit, he's over here in the median. He's all the way in far left, which is not really in the median. He's in the left lane. And there he goes. 11:19. Our streets are finally open again. Alrighty now. Alrighty then. Continued on. I shall too. John Speedway. Y'all share, like, and subscribe.